Hello everyone! Before you toss that old bulb in the trash, watch this, because it might become a steady light source again without any wiring. The glass shell is still intact and helps protect the flame from wind, while the threaded base makes it easy to install and secure in place. Start with the bottom of the bulb. Use pliers and a screwdriver to carefully pry open the metal contact at the base. Work slowly. Each movement should be controlled. The goal here is to remove the internal components without damaging the outer shell. We need to create a small opening at the tip of the glass. Many people might try to drill or cut the glass, but that often leads to cracks or sudden breakage. Instead, a safer method uses gradual grinding. Take a sharpening stone and spray a small amount of water on its surface. The water reduces friction and helps control heat. Do not rush. Let the abrasive surface slowly wear down the glass. You will notice a faint grinding sound. Over time, the glass becomes thinner at the contact point. Keep your hands steady. If you press too hard, the glass may fracture. After a few minutes, a small hole begins to form. This opening will allow the wick to pass through later. Once the hole is complete, stop and inspect the edge. It may feel rough and sharp. That is normal. Take fine sandpaper, around 320 grit, and roll it into a small tube. Insert it gently into the opening and smooth the edges. Rotate slowly. Hold it firmly, but do not squeeze too hard. The glass is thin and can crack if too much pressure is applied. This step removes sharp burrs and makes the opening safer to handle. Now we move to another component. Take an old lamp socket and remove the outer plastic shell. Inside, you will find a thin metal layer. This piece will act as a support for the bulb later. Set it aside for assembly. Next, prepare a small glass jar with a metal lid. This jar will hold the oil. Place the lid on a wooden surface and drill a hole in the center. Keep the drill straight so the hole remains clean and round. After drilling, use pliers to remove any sharp edges around the hole. A clean opening ensures a better seal during assembly. What city or country are you watching this DIY video from today? Tell us below. Now comes a small but important detail. Take an old bicycle inner tube with a valve. Remove the valve core using a small tool or tweezers. Then cut away the surrounding rubber completely. This process does not require expensive tools or complex materials. Everything used here can be found in a typical workshop or home. As you try this yourself, remember to work slowly and stay focused on each step. What remains is the metal valve body and its threaded section. This piece will guide the wick and help control airflow. Insert the valve through the hole in the jar lid from below. From the top side, place the metal piece taken from the lamp socket. Align everything carefully, then secure it using a nut. Tighten it firmly so the assembly becomes stable. This creates a central channel for the wick. We started with something most people would discard. With careful work and a bit of patience, it has been transformed into something useful again. Now prepare the wick itself. Take a braided cotton rope and feed it through the valve. Adjust the length so one end reaches down into the jar, while the other end extends slightly above the lid. This upper section will be the part that burns. Return to the glass bulb. Carefully place it onto the metal support. The opening you created earlier should align with the wick. Adjust the position so the wick passes cleanly into the center of the bulb. At this point, the structure begins to take shape. Before lighting anything, we need fuel. Open the jar and slowly pour in lamp oil. You can also adjust this design. Different jars, different wick sizes, or even different oils can change how the lamp behaves. Experiment and find what works best for your needs. Simple projects like this remind us that many everyday objects still have value. They only need a new purpose. Do not fill it completely. Leave some space for air inside. This helps maintain a steady flame later. Be careful not to spill any oil onto the outside surface. For a small enhancement, add a piece of dried cinnamon into the oil. This step is optional, but it can create a subtle scent when the lamp is burning. It also adds a unique visual detail inside the jar. Close the lid and allow the wick to absorb the oil. This takes a few minutes. You will notice the upper part of the rope gradually darkening as it draws liquid upward. Take a match or lighter and bring the flame close to the wick. Touch it gently. The wick catches fire almost instantly. A small, steady flame appears. Carefully lower the glass bulb over the flame. The transparent shell surrounds the light, protecting it from air movement. The flame becomes more stable and controlled. Instead of throwing things away, take a moment to think about what they can become. If this idea gave you inspiration, try building your own version at home. Share your results and let others see what you created. There are many ways to turn simple materials into practical tools. Stay with the channel for more workshop ideas like this. Each project is an opportunity to learn, improve, and make something useful with your own hands.